Counter-Strike 2 finally brought back workshop maps. Even though you currently cannot host a local server as simple as loading into a map anymore, there are still dozens of maps worth checking out to practice, improve, set up, record, or just to have a good time. That being said, it should be obvious why we won't talk about the good aim, 1v1, arena, or whatever you wanna call them maps. So, let's jump right into it and let's get started with some KZ. In case you're not familiar with KZ maps yet, they are fun maps that focus heavy or absol on movement. Before I skip this part, thinking this might be something like Surf or Bhop servers, KZ is most of the time the kind of map that actually helps out your in-game movement the most. KZ Hub is for sure my favorite in terms of KZ maps, and ports like this one is one too. It does not require you to set up any specific commands, it saves your progress after every jump with its forgiving checkpoint system, and is just overall very user-friendly. I would, in general, recommend picking up any KZ map you can find for practicing, but if you're just getting into it, KZ Hub should be the best part to start. If it's just any KZ map you are looking for, maybe even without checkpoints after every jump, you could just search for a KZ underscore in the workshop, but you might as well start with KZ underscore Tranquility. KZ underscore Tranquility is a perfect mix between beginners and advanced players, testing your movement and frustrating with very few saves at the same time. If you want even more frustration, or just like a more arcade-like approach to improve your movement, the by far most outstanding movement map so far must be only up as a CS2 workshop map. It has the perfect mix out of very easy jumps with extremely hard mechanics every now and then. It improves your caution as it punishes you with a free fall like many of these games do. But it actually is also a very fun and overall just well-made handcrafted map, even with some sweet little secrets that I don't want to spoil to you guys yet. Also, if we manage to get 50 likes, I record and livestream until I beat this only up Counter-Strike 2 map, cause otherwise I will probably keep retrocreating at some point. So, please don't like the video, please don't make me do it, thanks a lot. Oh, while we are at it, let's keep the sellout going. On the Christmas unboxing, I opened 5 cases for my viewers. So, let's go to the YouTube random comment picker and find out who are the 5 that are going to win one of the skins. All you needed to do to enter the giveaway was leave a comment down below underneath the video and be a subscriber to the channel. Now we're going to see which 5 people are going to win. Let's see, no duplicates obviously. First winner is going to be Pro Player X08. I want. You get. Number 2 is going to be Playbook. Better luck next time. Well, for you too, because as you might know since you watched the video, it wasn't that good of an opening, so you won't get that good as a skin now. Next up, number 3, Rain. Thank you very much. Awesome Wit Hunter. Aww, cute frog. Number 4, I think that was the AK Slate, the only more interesting skin. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. Congrats to your AK. And last but not least, we're gonna pick another winner, and it's going to be ZeroFox999. Love your tutorials, keep up the good work. Thank you, man, I appreciate you, and I wish you a lot of fun with your new skin. And this is going to work the way I'm gonna comment all of you, I'm gonna message hit you up. You can either give me your trade link, you can just reply to the comment, we figure something out down there. Yeah, or the simplest way, and also for future giveaways, since we're going to do another one right now, you can just leave your trade link if you want on your YouTube bio, then I don't need to hit you up, then we don't need to drag this out, then I will just, if you've won and the next pulling, I will just message you or send you the trade request with the skin as soon as it's off trade log. Alright, congrats to your winnings guys, and let's get going to the next giveaway. Like you're already used to, we're going to open up 2 cases once again, and you are going to get whatever is inside of the cases as soon as it comes out of trade log. If you want to participate in the giveaway, leave a comment down below, be subscribed, and that way you will enter the raffle for this awesome XM stat track Oxid Blaze absolutely battle scarred. But hey, at least it's a stat track, yeah? Or maybe you're going to win whatever's gonna come out of this beautiful Dreams and Nightmare case collection, and it's going to be the Baby Bison Space Cat. And if you are going to name the Baby Bison the way I want, I will also give you a name tag along. So, get that comments down below ready, spam the subscribe, and hopefully you're going to win one of these 2 beautiful skins. Let's get back to the workshop maps for today. When talking about aim trainers, aim practicing maps, you simply can't skip on aimbots. If you had any kind of workshop map installed on CS2, you've heard about Analytical before, the guy that makes great maps. He already made a small version of the famous aimbots with the most customization options out there, out of all available aim trainer maps for CS2. Let's say, for example, you want to shoot for doorways instead, instead of having the bots stand out in the open where no CS player will ever be, and you want to move them around and crouch down instead of being static. You can simply enable that and go pop off some caps and just like that improve your aim in a playful way and practice the scenario that you want to practice. I myself found a better option though. Fast Warmup _ bot training from Leander. It might sound boring. It has a terrible thumbnail, it marks itself way under its actual worth. This is my absolute favorite aim trainer right now. If I saw this or a scene from this back in CSGO days, I would be alright, an outdated and first try warm-up map, okay, some kind of aim trainer, but no, this is actually amazing. So, hear me out. What I dislike about maps like aimbots is that it always feels kinda lifeless. You know that you are just shooting bots, you feel like you are shooting bots and they act like bots. Of course you can try to configure them to be more human, but this map, Fast Warmup Bot Training, does so much random stuff with the bots all around and you don't just have this linear play field. Like you have up area, you have a down area where you can only see the head behind the fence. This map just has a variety of different peaks all around you. You can turn into 180 degrees directions and you will have another challenging experience of practicing your aim, which will help you in a way more organic way to actually become better. And I don't know how fast I'm going to get bored out of this, but for the last month this has been my absolute favorite to use for, as the name says, a fast warm-up, but also just overall for aim training. At a time like this, I actually prefer this over aimbots. If I could only have one for the rest of my life, I would take this for sure. And there are even other aspects to the map, like you have your own KZ road or even some other training options here. I just wanted to concentrate on the aim part and I can really recommend that you check this out. As for all other maps, you can find the link down in the description below. Go give it a like, go check it out, and I promise you, you're going to be very happy. As on every map like this, you have some sort of configurations, like you can turn on headshot only, you can have the ammo unlimited or not, so you don't even need to open up your console anymore. So just small quality of life things, even a knife changer, if you're into that kind of stuff and don't want to look at your own skins or maybe don't have skins, you can change them in here easily. And I just can't recommend you enough to go over there and try. And probably already noticed, but you see me move around all the time. After every single shot, after every single bot that I kill, you will see me move a little bit around. I recommend that you really try to do the same consciousness. Like, do this in conscience. Know that you want to move after giving your one tap. After you one tap your opponent, you want to move sidewards. And then being able to stop and instantly give another one tap. This is what you want to practice. There is a point where back in CSGO it was like DMG, Legendary Eagle. There is a point when you reach it, you won't get farther by just practicing your aim. It won't be everything about giving a one tap faster than the enemy. There's this reaction time and maybe your flicking skill, and yeah, that's not everything CS is about. There are way more parts, and I recommend, if you want to have a more organic experience with having the bots act more like human, then you yourself should also act more human while practicing. Don't take your hand off your keyboard, use your keyboard actively. I don't care if crouching is maybe more your thing. If you want to strafe, maybe even corner peek, you can definitely do this on this map. And as shown, I'd like to just get up onto random angles to have a completely new experience once again and try to practice how to play it from this angle. And I can't push it enough. I recommend to you, do the same. Challenge yourself. It's not just a map that should be challenging you. Challenge yourself and let's see for another map what is next to come. Next up, we are going to have the GGPredict Training Hub, a very baseline map, just as the other two shown, a little bit more options than the last one, less options than aimbots, and yeah, no surprise here, Valorant players are gonna feel very much at home, because it literally looks like the training hub over there, and as you can see, nothing new, nothing special. You can obviously start configuring them, and it also comes in with a bound-in surf course, but in the end it's going to be an aim map like all the other ones. Talking about as all the other maps, of course they are more well-made practice maps, but I already gave it the meta map and my personal favorite, so everything else would just end up as an honorable mention, like the fast aim Reflex Trainer V3 that you see in the background right now. Let's instead move on to the next topic, a short excursus to actual reflex maps. You can pretty much search for any map, but the one I use the most must be the Inferno Mid Cross Trainer by Drippycat. It's just a simple and basic training map which forces you to stand on T-Ramp Inferno, and it will have a bot keep on crossing from the left to the right on upper mid. Sometimes they jump, sometimes they flash, sometimes they sneak walk, sometimes they run. This map prepares you to start snatching those juicy and unpredictable first frags every AWPer is awing to make in their games. Also, this is a nice and fun take on the reflex scene. Since I sadly could not find a proper static reflex map for CS2 yet that works for every map and scenario, that is hopefully going to be added in soon. Until then, I recommend practicing this awesome small map before your first game of Counter-Strike at the day. Next up, we are going to talk about inspect skins from a user that I don't want to say its name from, because I'm probably going to offend a lot of cultures at once. So let's just take a look at this beautiful map. It's simply an inspect map, so if that's not your thing, you can just go skip ahead. And it's one of the best. We're gonna talk about two of these, and this is my personal favorite. It's just amazing. You can load into and instantly select like any screen you want from here for the most simple and fastest experience, even a green screen if you want to do some after editing. And yeah, it's just amazing. Obviously you can choose weapons, you have buy anywhere and everything like that enabled, and you can go into these rooms like colors and go really complex, like make your own thing, make your own background, just like this, combine your skybox and your colors and the brightness and create whatever kind of background you want for your pictures. And it gets even better, you can also go to static backgrounds from known maps, like here you have a legend. The first row has just like all these colors, and then it's sorted by maps. So for example, if we want to go on Nuke, we can go over here, can go up on this pedestums, and now if we would just take a screenshot like this, it would look a little bit like I would be on Nuke right now. And especially if you turn your graphics settings all the way up, I have now for the most clear visibility, especially for things like Molotovs, rather mixed settings. If you have them all up on high, these screenshots even look way better and more realistic, and this way you can easily get your screenshots very interesting for trader, investors, or maybe just skin lovers that want to flex their collections. And yeah, as you can see now, it gets a little bit wild. I think most of these are just random AI created pictures, and yeah, just the overall really amazing map with a lot of different options. Yeah, you can also obviously just go into the clear sky like this if you want to take a screenshot on the bottom or something. And yeah, you can just take your time, figure everything out, have an island on the background there, like an actual usable island, if that's your kind of thing. Then you can do it like this. Just really good map for screenshots. And let's look at one more like this. Next up, we are going to have Skin World Beach by Esport Fire. So this is basically like the map before, but with less customization and more preset backgrounds. Like if you're just gonna look at a random room like this, you're gonna see like there's a lot of really random stuff going on here. And if it's your thing to have something more abstract maybe in your background, this could be really the thing for you. You must decide that for yourself. I just recommend you check this out if you dislike the map before for some reason, or if there were not the motives that you like. Personally, I prefer the other map, but what you really need to say is this is just way more cozy. Like this, the map, with this little shed and everything. You just feel like it would be your little base, and especially if you live stream or if you are going to spend some hours longer making screenshots and stuff like this. I think this map is more immersive, while the map before was the same, but instead of being immersive, being more creative, more customizable. And yeah, like this is for the looks, for the fun, for the comfy feeling. The one before is just for getting your business done. So I recommend you check out both and use whichever you like more. As I said, the screenshots are probably this blurred because of my settings. I've seen people use especially the other map before in my friend list, uploading screenshots from there, and there it looks gorgeous and not as pixelated as here. And yeah, I just recommend you try them out. And if you're in the skins game, good for you. There are already maps like this. As you can see, we won't need more as these two, I'm pretty certain. And good luck and have fun in your trading game. Next up, we want to talk a little bit about the in-game settings. No surprise here, crashz Crosshair Generator, still a 10 out of 10. It's already here from CSGO. There are a little bit of functions missing still, but it's probably going to be worked on. Like this was broken on the 11th December with the last update. And yeah, pretty sad stuff. Going to be back probably, but still 10 out of 10 map. Just amazing. You have all these options that you could only have in the menu. Normally you would go into the menu, you would go to, I think game it is, scroll the way down, and then you have your crosshair here and you can adjust it how you like. But problem is now you need to load in-game, be in-game, test it out a little bit, like go on the aim map, make your changes, try it out, then go back in the menu, go change it again. This way you can literally, you have just a wall where you can test out your crosshair, where you can change your crosshair, all the settings, even like show target ID or friendly fire reticle, that thing there. That is or used to be before CS2 only on the basic crosshair. You can take care of all these things, even though for the recoil thing. And yeah, you can play around here, make your perfect crosshair, still exists or is ported over. Really good map. And yeah, if you ever need to change your crosshair, this is the way it's supposed to be done. Also, if you want a pro player's crosshair, if you're curious what kind of crosshair they use, you can just go to this wall and like let's say simples, you're just gonna knife simples crosshair and then you have that going for you. Over here are some more profiles, so probably there are more to come. Maybe in CSGO we had like a streamer wall over here with your favorite streamers or popular streamers, and if you wanted their crosshair, you could also choose it from over there. Not enabled right now, but because there's this empty wall, you know that the map is still going to be updated and made. crashz, great guy, awesome maps, also epic adventure maps for CSGO. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what's going to come from him, and check out this map, Crosshair Generator from crashz, if you want to make a new crosshair. Probably no surprise to no one, after we just talked about the crashz Crosshair Generator, next up is going to be the crashz Viewmodel Generator. And it's going to be the same game. You can choose out of pro players or streamers over here, or just funny things like the gangster one. You can choose your view model with a preset or make your own custom view model. And just like this, you can try out whichever suits you the best. And once you are done testing out, looking at it, you can save your view model by shooting over there, or just leave the map normally to restore your changes. And yeah, as easily as that, you can get your crosshair set up, you can get your view model set up, and all the other options, most comments are not required anymore. Like if you want to bind the Molotov or anything like that, you don't even need the console comment anymore, you don't need the jump throw bind anymore. So with these two maps, you can mostly do everything that you need in Counter-Strike for yourself. Very easy and basic stuff, just like this. And I can't recommend it enough. If you have never heard about it, what I highly doubt, it's time to install them right away. They are already ported, they are in CS2 and ready to be tried out. So there's just one last thing to talk about. If you're looking for a Bhop server or like a surf server or any arcade things like that, I recommend instead of downloading a map, you just go on play, and up here you have this little community server browser thing. Press on there. It's gonna bring up your hotbar. I know, yes, very ugly, but not available. Like right now, it needs to open up, and you can just go to change filters, and either for server or map, just type in Bhop and press the little search icon, and you will get more than enough servers that have the optimal settings, that have a script for you going, that will help you with all the settings stuff. Because if you just download a workshop map and it's not 100% perfectly set up, you most of the time, especially on Bhop or even on surf maps, you still need to make some settings for everything to go well, and you just want to have some more like maybe stats, maybe you want to compare to other people, and also both of these are better like this. Also, if you get into KZ, it is never a bad idea to go in KZ or Surf server if you're getting into it, because you can always ask other people in a relaxed environment on the chat, voice chat, or probably it's better to type, hey, can you help me out? I'm stuck at this passage, and someone is going to show you how to do it. So if you want to surf, if you want to Bhop, go over here, type it in. There's a lot of other servers that I would highly recommend, like Headshot Only Free-for-All. Really, really good stuff. Just love doing that for Warmup. But that's a topic for another video. That were my absolute must-have recommendations for workshop maps in CS2. And as always, I hope to see you another time. And thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really appreciate your support and see you soon.